Welcome back to Farming Simulator 19 with the Rude Man. And in the last episode, I mentioned something about a mod that I was testing, and this is it. I now have contracted workers, and the contracted workers have been named after some of my patrons. So we got a Scorpion here, we got John over there, we've got Andy over there, and Dar, and the character that I am in is Surge. So there is no more me. I have to be one of these characters. That's how the mod works. But if you notice that when I used the tab key, it used to take me between my equipment. Now it takes me between my workers. So these guys are my farm hands. So I just grab one of them, and we're going to go out and put them into a job. How to get out of here? So they're getting paid for nothing over there. Okay, let's take, who am I in? Oh, in the upper left-hand corner, it tells you who I am. I'm Scorpion right at the moment. Let's put Scorpion in the, let's put him in the Fent. Now, once they're in here, this is their rig. This is their job. So if I tab, I go to somebody else. I am now Dar. So let's pull Dar out. I'm going to put Dar. She's the most trustworthy. We'll put her on the combine. Now, this is going to be... it's going to be a little bit different. Because I can't go to my equipment, I need to make sure that at the end of the day, my equipment comes into the barn, or I'm going to have to run these guys all over the place trying to get them to the equipment, or I won't remember where I even put the equipment. So it's going to be a little bit different playing here. Now, this mod starts off with 4 characters. I chose to have 5. You can have up to 8, but I don't know. At this point, I don't know what I'd do with 8. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with 5. So we may have one of them sitting up watching TV all day. Because I only have 3 pieces of equipment right now. So it's an experiment. When I get different equipment, then I'll put them in there. That way I can find my equipment. Because I can just tab between the people. So now I'm John, but John doesn't have anything to drive. So we're just going to park these guys right there. They can do whatever they need to do to keep sane. And the rest of us are going to go to work. So Dar, let's see, she's 100%. Let's get Andy to... Oh, here's something we could do. Let me try this. Let me look inside the... Let me get inside the cab here. Does this thing have a jump seat? It does have a jump seat. I think these guys... I think they can do ride-alongs. Now, I know there's some problems with this portion of the mod. I think he said he had problems with the with the passenger mod. So we'll see how this is going to work. But has that got a I think it does. Let's see if I can get in there. No, I can't. No more space for passenger. Okay, so that one's not going to work. And the reason I think that is because that's not an in-game piece of equipment. That is a mod. And if you're using mods, the passenger mod doesn't work. Or at least that's what I've been told. So now we can get in here, and if we pull back, you can see that John's got company. So if we go between John and this must be Surge. So if I take Serge over to this tractor over here, the Kloss, he should be able to see two people in there. And he does. Okay, so they've got a ride-along. Let's put Serge in here with Dar. And we can just say, look, Dar's the pro. Serge, you need to shadow Dar so that you can learn how to run a combine. There we go. All right. So let's grab the tractor here. And Andy is going to drive along and get the crop from Dar. So we'll play with this, see how it goes. I've been playing it on another map, and I haven't had too many problems with it. I should have started off with 3, but I thought 5, and we'll go from there. All right, so we're in Surge. Let's get Scorpion working. So there's no more me. So this should increase the immersion a little bit. I'm not out here by myself. I've got, people with me. Now the only problem is I do have more than 5 patrons. So John might be doing double duty because there's several Johns. So if your name is John, that's you. So don't fight over John. There's only one Scorpion. But anyway, I can switch it around. It's a pain in the ass, to be honest with you. It took me a half hour to figure out how in the hell to change the names and to make them work correctly and all that kind of stuff. But I got it figured out, and it's not an easy thing to do. So we might have to take turns between the patrons. Some of the patrons won't care. Most of them, I don't think, would care that much. But if you feel left out, let me know, and I'll switch names. I can add more characters, too. Like I said, I can put up to 8 in. I don't know if the mod will do more than 8. That's all he wrote it for, so I don't know what will happen if I add 9. Because I'd have to do it by cutting and pasting. I don't know. I don't know if the mod's even able to do that. I didn't really look that close at the mod. I need to put a road in up here. Maybe take a tree out. Actually, it's not too bad. I could probably make this work okay. Something different, something new. Makes the game more exciting, I guess. It's going to slow my gameplay down, which is good, I guess. In the long run, make it slow and easy and peaceful. So, it's hard to make a goal for the day when I've only played for like 45 minutes. So I don't know if I have a goal for today. We know what my main goal is to start with, and that's to make enough money to purchase the farm and have enough money to actually, do the farming. I'm going to run this guy off the road. Okay, we got to get Dar back to work, so let's get this guy back into the field, and we'll jump over to Dar and get her back on the road. I'm just assuming that I can hire these guys to run autonomously. So let's jump over. Okay, I'm in Dar. Oh, that didn't sound good. I'm in Dar. Sorry, Dar. Okay, so let's see if we can actually hire Dar to do this. And it looks like that's going to be something we can do. Interestingly enough, did that change Dar? Or is she still Dar? Yeah, she's still Dar, even though I hired her. Sweet. So it didn't choose a generic character, is what I'm trying to say. When I hired Dar, it's still Dar. I was wondering about that. All right, we're going to head to sell on this. Let me check the sale price on corn. It hasn't changed. Well, 150 the 150 has. We're over 1,000 there. Yeah, I'm debating. Do I sell at the 150 or keep doing the in-game stuff? There's only, let me see here. It's kind of difficult because there's only one place to sell corn. Is that reasonable? Really? There's only one place to sell corn? I mean, there's just not very many sell points. You know, I've cut myself back pretty hard. Let me see. Do I sell at 150? Is it that much difference in price? Let me think about it while I drive there. You know something I've always been curious about? If I have more than one 150 sell point, which I have had only once or twice. Normally I only put one in and I use it. If I have two of them, will they have different prices? So in other words, the way the economy works is if somebody has a price of 500 for corn, and I put 2 or 3 loads in there, that price is going to drop because I've saturated the market, or at least that sell point. The price will start going down if I sell too much to one vendor. Now, if I have more than one 150 in there, will they have different prices? I've never tried it. I think there's only been once or twice that I've had more than one 150 sell point. And I never paid any attention to it because I was still using just the one, if I'm not mistaken. Experiments. I like experiments. Let's try it. I won't do it right now because I don't have the money to be goofing around just throwing, things into the game. So when I make a little bit of money, I'll put another. I tell you what, I can put one on the farm when we buy the farm and see if I start selling to one, if the price goes down in both of them or just the one I'm selling in. I like science. We'll do some science, some farming science. Whoa. I should be looking both ways, shouldn't I? So we made 35,000 on that. Interestingly enough, that isn't that much more than I made the last time I sold, is it? So I don't know if the 150 is actually that much more or not. Because I thought I got about 32 for the last one. It may be up a little bit, but nothing outrageous. So I don't see any problem with using the 150. I mean, it's not like they gave me a choice in the game. There's only one place to sell corn. Now, there's different things you can do with the corn. Like once I get my farm, I can dry the corn and sell it as dried corn. And there's something that I can do with, let me take a look here. Egg cell, liquid, slurry, Bigfoot fill trigger. What the hell is that? Wood chip cell. There was some kind of a factory. I'll have to look at the description again. There's some kind of factory that we can take the corn windrow and make something else out of it. And I don't remember what it was. And then that something else that you can make, you can turn it into compost or other stuff. I'll have to look for it. I don't remember what it was. It's something I was reading about. But the priority right now is harvest and sell and start earning a little bit of money. There's other ways to earn money. I could be doing contracts and stuff. I never did like doing that though. To me, it's better if I lease land and farm it myself. I'm thinking about other things too. I'm thinking about plant withering, plant destruction is what I'm thinking about. I've never done that. Should I do that? In other words, should I make it so that if I drive onto the corn, it's going to ruin the crop? Now, the only problem with that is that if the combine stops with the pipe into the field, then it's going to be a problem. I'm going to have to pull the combine off the field before I can unload it. If that makes any sense. I don't think that's a big issue, but it might be kind of fun to try. It's going to just make it harder. I mean, seriously, it's not back-breaking hard if I put that on there. It just means that I can't drive over the crops like I do. Matter of fact, let's try that. I can always take it off. I don't like it normally because I don't have a lot of time to mess around. But I'm playing this slow and easy, so plant withering. I don't want to do plant withering because I can't control the time. And if I'm doing everything slowly, if time gets away from me, I've just ruined crops. I don't want to do that. But we can do this for now. All right, now I'm really going to have to be careful because otherwise I'll ruin crops driving over them. So All right, let's get Scorpion back to work. So we're up to 435. I initially started out with 500,000, so we're getting break even here pretty quick with the cost of leasing fields, leasing equipment. We're going to earn that back. If I can remind myself, if in between episodes I'll put a road in up where the 150 is to make it a little bit easier to get through there. I think I am going to have to move that tree. If I move that tree, then I won't have to drive over that driveway that's there and bust a rim on my tires. Oh, I just ran out of stop sign. Oh no. What will I do? What a beautiful day to farm. Sucker. Now, I did read that they've sped the traffic up, but they didn't speed it up fast enough because I can still outrun him in a tractor. Well, in actuality, it looks like we're driving 100 miles an hour. We're only doing 40 something. Seriously, that's not that bad. So if I take this tree out and maybe these two trees right here so that I can come in and not have to drive on that ramp right there, we'll be fine. I think I'll do that. All right, let's see. We're going to do okay, 4,000 again. Let me see what it's looking like in sell point 154 for the corn. Oh, is it not showing? Oh, there it is. So we're at 132, and that's nothing's happening to that market. Okay, so sell point. All right. Trying to look what else we can do with that. Okay. So 132, remember that figure, and see if the market comes down if I keep loading that stuff up there. Just curious how the market's working. the way that sell point works is you can go in and mod that to change what the prices do and everything. I just leave it alone. I don't go in and mess with it. And so basically what it does, it takes a look at the real market in the game and changes it by a percentage, increases, decreases, however you want to set it up. But normally, from the get-go, it's set up to increase a certain amount across the board, but the market still stays. So if the market's going up and down, it's still supposed to go up and down. It's still supposed to work like it does. It's just that you get a little bit better price. Now, I reduced it a little bit. I didn't want it being crazy. So it's a little bit better than the real market, but not a ton. And I use ton metaphorically. Looks like the combine's ready. So let me get closer to the tractor there. For me, it wasn't the fact that I wanted to get paid a whole bunch more than I could get in the game. It was more of convenience that I could put a sell point wherever I wanted. And so if I wanted a sell point right on my farm, I could have one. It was more that than anything else. All right, Andy, let's go pick up some corn. And I'm going to do a little test right here. I'm going to drive over this corner because I want to see what the crop destruction actually does. Okay, so it pretty much is where the tires go then. All right, that's good to know. I've never actually used it. So, good to know. All right, while he's doing that, I can go back to Scorpion. And get back to work. Because I need the money. I'm in the money. Right, now that corn that Andy's got should be full again, so I can run up to the sell point and sell that. Let's get Scorpion full though. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Beautiful day for a neighbor. Won't you be mine? Won't you be mine? Whoops! Andy! Sorry, I turned your rig off. Look out, bird. I love this old dirt road. The only thing I don't like about it is the grass in the middle is the same height as the grass everywhere else, and that's not naturally possible. This would get wore down just from the fact of people driving on it. And it wouldn't be equal to the left side of the street and the right side of the street. But Hey, it's a game. Oh, somebody's crops are growing. Whoa, traffic. Traffic jam. I like jam. Jam up and jelly tight. There used to be a song about that. God, who sang that? Jam up, jelly tight. God, I can't remember who sang that. When I was a kid, I didn't know the difference between jam and jelly. We used it intermingling. You know, we would say jam or jelly. Hey, where's the jam? Where's the jelly? There is a difference. I believe jelly doesn't have the whole fruit in it. The seeds and everything else, and jam is got the fruit in it, like seeds if there's seeds and all that kind of stuff. And the jelly doesn't. Jelly's like jelly. Oh, is this one of those? Oh, I didn't know that the Joskin was one of those that has the hydraulics on it. I should have looked at that when I bought it. I like the ones that actually push the stuff out. Okay, so let's see what we got. Oh, God, what was the price? $36. That's a little bit better than it was, isn't it? Okay, so we're looking at this right here. It's still $132, so that hasn't changed. We're up to $475,000. We do have that load of corn to sell. So let's get back and head to market. Road's not wide enough. So I'm thinking, I'm trying to think this through how I'm going to do this. I was thinking the other day, if I get back into making videos like I am doing right now, normally my procedure was to record several days in a row and get maybe 4 or 5 videos completed so that they were up and ready to go. If I do that, and then I decided that I wanted to live stream this map, I couldn't, because the live stream would be way ahead of where the videos were. If you hadn't seen, let's say I have 5 videos ready to go, and I show you video number 1, and then I do a live stream. The live stream is going to be after I've recorded video number 5. So timeline isn't going to match. So what I would have to do if I was going to live stream a video that I'm making, or a farm that I'm making videos of, I would have to not record in advance. I'd have to record, put it up on YouTube, let you view it, and then do a live stream. And then after the live stream, I'd start recording again. Now that's possible, but it also means that if I get busy, I won't be able to. I might miss a day not having a video. So I'm thinking about that though, because I've watched a few other people that do that, they actually will live stream the same one that they're making videos on. Now there's a lot of people that aren't making videos at all. They're just live streaming. So, and I've said it many, many times, I don't enjoy the live streaming as much as I do making videos. I like making videos. I love making videos. But I'm not too fond of live streaming. But I'm thinking about doing that, though. So, let's see, what's today? Today is... I could do it, I think, if I stop and don't record again. This episode, it isn't going to matter when you see it. This is the third recording that I will have made on this map. You've already seen one. If I can show you two, and today is Saturday. So if I showed you, say, Monday one, and Tuesday, I'd have to show you one tomorrow, which would be Sunday, and then I could show you one on Monday. And then I could live stream it on Tuesday. Don't do anything on Wednesday. So that would give me Wednesday to record, edit, render. Do a live stream on Thursday. No, I couldn't do that either because if I record... Oh, God, this is confusing. Okay, we got 4,600... What? What did we just sell that we only got 4,000 for? Oh, it's the windrow. Okay, windrow. So I was looking at the wrong thing. Nope, the windrow's still the same price. I was looking at corn. I think this corn over here is dried corn because it's got a sun icon on it, so the sun has dried the corn. When we get our farm, it's going to have a corn dryer on it. I don't know what the difference between dried corn and regular corn is. Let's take a look at the price. Okay, it's 2,700 there and 2,400. See, the prices aren't that different. Okay, and then regular corn is only 11, so for some reason there's a vast difference in dried corn. I like that because that gives you a reason to dry it. Otherwise, why would you take the time to do it? Because time is money. If I got corn in the silo and I sell it, that's money I can have right now. If I have to dry it first, then I have to wait for it. So if I have a great need in money, I better sell it, as is. And you have to have, if you think about it, you have to have more money for dried because it takes a lot of power to dry that corn. What do you think? Have you noticed how fast it makes you look like you're driving when you're inside the cab? I mean, I thought that I was doing like 60, 70 miles an hour. And I looked down, it's only 40. It's only 40 miles an hour. All right, looks like Gar's got another load. Let's get Scorpion started here so I can get this tractor on the field and not hanging out in the road. Although I don't think there's traffic. Oh, wait, there might be. All right. Let's get Andy. God, I'm going to have trouble if I forget that there's crops on my fields and I start driving over them like I used to. $469,000. See how close I came to driving on my own plants, my own field. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. So I do have it set up for lime, and I've also got it set up for periodic plowing. So about every 3 crops I'm going to have to plow. And I think I'm going to do crop rotation. So if I do a harvest of corn, I'll switch and do a harvest of something else. Soybeans, something. Am I full already? Oh, what happened? Oh, my pickup was up. I thought I was picking stuff up and I wasn't. Man, I couldn't believe when I turned around that, wait, how'd I get so far over on the windrow? Because I hadn't picked it up. I'm just driving over it. I should have been able to tell from the sound, I think. Because it kind of lugs down a little bit when you're actually picking up. Isn't it amazing how fast it goes when you're going downhill? Okay, so I want you guys to be a little bit more proactive, if you would. Give me comments. I'd like to see comments. Do you like what I'm doing? Because it's different than the Rude Man way. Of course, anything I do is the Rude Man way, to be honest. But are you liking this? Do I talk too damn much? Everybody says I do. What do you think of the new mod that I'm using? Do you like it? Do you don't like it? You want me to go back to the other? I think it's interesting. Let's put it that way. And I want to try it for a while, but I want to know what you guys think as well. Don't be wallflowers. Give me some comments. It helps my channel as well, because I'm not getting the views I used to get. I used to make a video and I'd get 300-400 views in just a few days, and I can't do that anymore. And now I'm not getting any comments either, so uh-oh. Hush up. Blow it out your what-you-dinger. Wonder how bad I dented his car. Look, it's a traffic jam. Now you know what Scorpion goes through when he heads home from work. I just thought of something. I set a timer because I lose track of time sometimes. I set a timer so I don't go too far over on the videos, time-wise. I like to try to be consistent at close to 45 minutes. And I just thought of something. I don't remember editing the last part of the last episode, and I think maybe I left the alarm sound in there. Oh well, life is that way. But that being said, the thing that reminded me is I just heard my alarm go off. So I want to thank you for coming by. Thanks for watching my videos. I hope you enjoyed them. Hope you had fun. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. And I hope to see you in the next episode and or live stream. In the meantime, ta-ta for now.